Have you ever wondered why casinos never have clocks? Or why the carpets are so ugly? Or why you walk in thinking you'll only play for an hour, and suddenly it's 4 a.m. and your wallet feels a lot lighter? That's not an accident. Casinos are designed with one goal: to keep you playing longer than you ever intended. And in today's video, we're going to uncover the 15 most shocking psychology tricks casinos use on players. Some of these tricks are sneaky, some are downright bizarre, and one of them is so subtle, you won't even believe it's legal. By the end of this video, you'll understand why casinos look the way they do, how they manipulate your brain without you realizing it, and the #1 secret casinos never want you to know. So stick around, because once you see how these tricks work, you'll never look at a casino the same way again. And hey, as we go through these tricks, I want you to tell me in the comments which one shocked you the most. Seriously, I'm curious which one you think is the most manipulative. The first trick is simple, but it's also one of the most powerful. Casinos don't have clocks. None. Zero. Not even one tucked in the corner. And they don't have windows either. Why? Because the moment you lose track of time, the casino wins. If you can't see the sun setting, you don't realize how long you've been playing. If you can't glance at a clock, you don't get that natural time to go feeling. Inside a casino, it's always now. Doesn't matter if it's 3 in the afternoon or 3 in the morning, the atmosphere looks exactly the same. And when time doesn't exist, players don't stop. What do you think? Should it even be legal for casinos to hide the time like this? Drop your opinion in the comments. I want to see what you think. The second trick is one of my favorites: the carpets. Yep, those famously ugly casino carpets. Bright, busy, sometimes downright headache-inducing. They look like something pulled out of a bad 70s wallpaper catalog. But here's the catch: they're not ugly by accident. The wild, chaotic patterns are designed to do two things. First, they keep your brain alert. A calm, soothing floor would make you sleepy, but these designs keep your eyes wide open. Second, they direct your attention upward. Because the floors are so uncomfortable to look at, your eyes naturally drift toward the machines, the tables, the flashing lights, right where the casino wants your focus. It's not decoration, it's manipulation. The third trick is all about how the casino makes you feel. Every casino feels alive, doesn't it? Flashing slot machines, cheerful music, upbeat jingles every time someone wins. It feels like a party, and that's no accident. The sounds of coins clinking and machines cheering aren't random. They're carefully engineered to make you feel like everyone around you is winning. All the time. Even when most people are actually losing, your brain thinks, wow, everyone's winning. My turn must be coming soon. The music helps too. Sometimes it's upbeat, pumping you full of energy. Other times it's slow, repetitive, almost hypnotic, lulling you into a trance where you just keep playing. It's not just entertainment, it's pure psychology. The fourth trick is one you've probably experienced yourself. Picture this. You've had enough for the night. You're ready to cash out and leave. But suddenly, you realize something. You don't know how to get out. That's not bad luck. That's design. Casinos are built like labyrinths. No clear exits. No big landmarks. Just endless rows of slot machines and tables stretching in every direction. Every turn you make, you pass more games. More flashing lights. More chances to stop just one more time. By the time you finally stumble across the door, you've already dropped another 20, 50, maybe $100. The confusion isn't an accident, it's a trap. Tell me in the comments, if you've ever been to a casino, did you get lost trying to leave? Because trust me, you're not alone. The fifth trick is one you've probably fallen for without even realizing it. Need the bathroom? Hungry? Want to cash out your chips? Good luck. In most casinos, all the important services, the restrooms, the restaurants, even the cashier, are buried deep inside the floor. Which means, to get to them, you have to walk past dozens of slot machines and tables. And let's be honest, how many gamblers resist? You spot a slot machine that looks lucky. You think, I'll just try one spin. And suddenly, you're back in the game. Even something as simple as going to the bathroom becomes the casino's last chance to pull you back in. Do you think this is genius business? Or just dirty manipulation? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear what you think. The sixth trick is all about money, or at least making you forget it's money. Casinos don't like you handling real cash. That's why slot machines use credits instead of coins. You put in a $20 bill, and instantly, it becomes numbers on a screen. Not money, just credits. And once it's digital, your brain starts treating it differently. You're no longer thinking, I just bet $5. Instead, it feels like just 5 credits. When you win, the machine doesn't hand you crisp bills. It spits out a ticket. And when you cash out, that ticket can go right back into another machine. No physical money equals less guilt. Less guilt equals more spending. And casinos know it. That's why they'll do anything to keep paper cash out of your hands. The seventh trick might be the dirtiest of all. Imagine this. You're spinning the slots. 2 cherries line up. Your heart races. The third one just barely misses. That's not bad luck, that's design. It's called a near win. Psychologists have proven that near wins light up the same parts of your brain as actual wins. It tricks you into thinking, I was so close. I've got to try again. And even though you didn't win a thing, your brain still celebrates as if you did. That rush keeps you spinning, keeps you betting, keeps you hooked. Casinos know the jackpot isn't what keeps players addicted. It's the feeling of almost getting there. Have you ever been stuck chasing a near win? Be honest. I bet most of us have. The eighth trick is all about control, or at least the illusion of it. Some casino games are designed to make you feel like you're in charge. Take craps, you get to roll the dice. Or Keno, you pick your lucky numbers. Blackjack, you choose to hit or stay. But here's the truth. It's not really about skill. It's about psychology. When you think you have control, your brain believes your chances are better. And what happens when you think you can win? You play longer. You bet bigger. You stay at the table, hypnotized by the illusion. Even the smartest players in the room fall for it. The ninth trick is one you've probably seen with your own eyes. Have you ever been in a casino when someone hits a jackpot? The lights flash, bells ring, the staff cheers, and suddenly every gambler nearby stops, watching in awe. That's not just celebration, that's strategy. Casinos broadcast wins for a reason. Your brain sees someone else winning and instantly thinks, if they can do it, maybe I can too. Even though the odds are stacked against you, seeing someone else hit big keeps you playing. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book, and one of the most effective. The 10th trick is one of the dirtiest tactics casinos use. Free booze. Alcohol affects your brain in 2 ways. It slows down judgment, even if you don't feel drunk. Your ability to make smart decisions is reduced. It makes you more likely to spend money. A few drinks, and suddenly that $50 feels like a fun risk, not a real loss. Casinos know this. Bartenders pour drinks for free, and players keep feeding the machines. It's subtle, but it works. And the craziest part? Players often don't even realize they're being manipulated. The 11th trick is all about loyalty perks and high roller treatments. Casinos love their big spenders, and even regular players. They hand out freebies, like hotel rooms, luxurious suites, show tickets, fancy meals. Sounds nice, right? Here's the catch. These perks make you feel important, like the casino values you. And when you feel valued, you're more likely to come back. Even small players get free chips or little bonuses. It's psychology. Casinos don't care about losing a little money on perks. They make hundreds of times more from the same players when they return. It's a trap, wrapped in luxury. The 12th trick is one you might never suspect. Oxygen. Some casinos actually pump extra oxygen into the air. Why? It keeps players alert. It makes it easier to stay awake. It encourages longer gambling sessions. And it doesn't stop there. Some casinos even experiment with subtle scents, little pheromones that make you feel comfortable, even euphoric. It's all part of a carefully controlled environment, designed to keep you playing. Now, for the 13th trick, the bonus tricks you didn't know. Casinos use all kinds of sneaky tactics. Slot machine sounds. Machines play a winning sound, even for tiny payouts, tricking your brain into thinking the big win is close. Lighting tricks. Bright lights around jackpots draw your attention, making you linger longer near the machines. Carpet patterns. Those wild, psychedelic carpets aren't just ugly. They keep your eyes alert and prevent fatigue. Maze-like layouts. Casino floors are built like labyrinths. Exits are confusing, forcing you to walk past more machines and more tables. Every detail is intentional. Every choice is strategy. All designed to make you gamble more without even realizing it. By now you might be thinking, wow, I never knew casinos controlled everything, from music to drinks to even oxygen. But there's one final trick, the one casinos don't want you to know. It's shocking, it's simple, and it's so effective that most players never leave a casino without falling for it. We'll reveal it right now, and it might just change the way you see every casino you ever visit. The 14th and final trick is the illusion of control. Casinos want you to feel like you're in charge of your game. You pick your numbers in roulette. You roll the dice in craps. You decide to hit or stand in blackjack. It feels empowering. But here's the truth. The odds are always stacked against you. Every decision, every choice, is part of the system designed to keep you playing, even when you think you're winning. The casino has already planned how much you'll lose over time. This final trick is psychology at its finest. You feel smart, you feel lucky, but in the end, the house always wins. The 15th trick isn't really a trick, it's what you can learn. Now that you know how casinos operate, here's the important part. Be aware of your surroundings. The lights, the sounds, the carpets, and the layouts are all designed to keep you inside. Track your spending, avoid digital credits, and always know exactly how much you're betting. Stay sober and alert, because those free drinks are part of the strategy. Don't be fooled by small wins or jackpots. Near misses are just another way to keep you hooked. And remember, control is an illusion. Understanding this can save you from losses and from bad habits. The key takeaway? Knowledge is your best defense. By recognizing these tricks, you protect your money, your time, and your mental well-being. The 16th and final chapter is the bigger message. Casinos are masters of psychology, but you are not a victim if you stay informed. These tricks are fascinating, yes, but they are also dangerous. Gambling isn't just a game. It's an industry designed to take advantage of your brain, your emotions, and your hope for a big win. So next time you see flashing lights, hear celebratory bells, or feel like you're on a lucky streak, remember, the house is always designing the experience to keep you playing. Your control and your awareness are the only things that matter. Understanding casino psychology is fun and shocking, but the ultimate lesson is simple. Never gamble more than you can afford. Never trust the glitz and glamour to guide your choices. And always remember, These tricks are designed for one thing: to make you spend more than you planned. Knowledge is power. Awareness is protection. So the next time someone asks, "Why do casinos do this?" you'll know all 16 ways they influence players and how to stay in control. If you found this eye-opening, hit subscribe for more videos like this. We've got plenty more true stories, hidden secrets, and shocking truths coming soon, and you won't want to miss them.